Hey, this is Paritosh from techhome.com. Welcome to the unboxing video of Motorola Moto E. The Moto E was launched in India a couple of days back. It costs rupees 6,999 and it's available exclusively on Flipkart. Uh, Thanks to the Motorola, I got this review unit, sample unit for review. Alright, so let's just quickly unbox the video and see what's inside it. Alright, so as you can see, the boxing is pretty nifty. There are no extra baggage attached, and here we have the Moto E. Okay, and keeping aside the device, let's see what else is in the boxing. I'm not expecting much. This is the bare minimum. Alright, so this is the headset. You also get a This is a charger. Actually, it's not a synchronizing cable. You cannot attach it with your computer for transferring the media. So you'll need to have a sync cable. You need to purchase one. This is just a charging cable, and we have the usual manuals. There are a bunch of them. Not required. All right. So let's get back to the device. Now let's see how does it feel like. Alright, so at the top we have the usual audio jack, and on the sidelines we have, this is the screen on off button as well as the power button. This is the volume rocker, and at the bottom we have the charging slot. There's nothing on this side, it's clean. And at the back there's just a 5 megapixel camera. There is no LED flash, so that's one thing. And in the front, let me just quickly peel off the screen cover. Alright, so as you can see, at the front there is a speaker grill on the top, and at the bottom this is not the home button. It resembles one, but it is not a home button. It's not a physical button at all. It has the on-screen touch buttons, and this is a slight dimple that you have. I'm not sure if it's visible or not, but there is a slight dimple on which there is a Motorola, the logo. Alright, and it also has a removable back cover. Mind you, it's just a removable back cover, and the battery is in itself not removable. So as you can see, this is a removable back cover. You can always match it with your own style. A number of different colors are available. But at the back, the battery is not removable. It has a 980 milliampere battery. It's not removable. So there is one downside to it, but the good part is that you can remove the back cover and match it with your own style and your own design, whatever your personal preference is. Anyway, so this is the Motorola Moto E. Let's just quickly power on the device. It's a 4.3-inch screen. It's a Gorilla Glass 3, and it has a 1.2 GHz dual core processor. It's not a quad core. And again, a 1 GB RAM. In terms of internal storage, it lacks a bit. There's a 4 GB internal storage, but to overcome that disadvantage, they offer support for micro SD card. You can always insert a 32 GB micro SD card and increase the overall capacity. Okay, so I'll just quickly. I'm really sorry, the brightness is I'll just quickly go through the initial setup. Let me just quickly crank up the brightness. Alright, so here we have the software of Moto E. There's, as a matter of fact, there's no difference at all in terms of what the the interface of Moto G and Moto E. But let me tell you that it's pretty snappy. I can't see any lags whatsoever, especially for a device that costs 6,999. That's almost 7,000. This one is pretty snappy, and let me just see. Alright, so it has a Android version 4.4.2. So the Motorola said that it will be upgraded to the latest iteration, and let's just see the RAM available. So as I told you earlier, it has a 1 GB RAM, and by default, without installing any third-party applications, approximately 510 MB of RAM is free. So that's pretty good. In fact, very good for a mediocre budget device. I am not able to see any additional Google Drive offers out in here. There are no other OEM applications. It's just pure vanilla Android. Alright, so this is the Motorola Moto E. Thank you for watching this unboxing video. For the complete text review, please visit techbomb.com.